guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma and today is part 2 of my move-in vlog. You should definitely go watch part 1 if you haven't already. Part 1 was me finishing whips and packing up yarn and all that, so basically all the steps to get here. But now we are here in this very plain apartment bedroom. This video is going to be, I do want to say very quickly, hey, if you're brand new, go ahead and like and subscribe. I try to post weekly. It's been pretty consistent weekly. I do post a lot more consistently on Instagram and sometimes on TikTok. So yeah, definitely follow me on all those and you'll be nice and updated. But yeah, this video is going to be kind of moving in some crochet project updates, because I do have a little bit of updates, and then also organizing yarn. I don't have my yarn yet because I shipped it out on Monday and it's not here yet. It's supposed to get here today. If it doesn't get here today, I need to call UPS and be like, hey, where's my stuff? So keep you updated. It's not too late in the day. I think it's like 2 o'clock, so it could definitely still come, which we will find out. But yeah, welcome to part 2. I need to tell you that I did break the yarn ban. Look at these. We went to the thrift store yesterday. There's one really close to campus, and I dropped one. They were 79 cents. You wanted me to say no to 79-cent yarn? I don't think so. If you've been watching along, you know that 2024, I've been on a yarn ban. January through June, I've failed miserably and bought yarn. And wasn't really doing anything about it. And then I decided in July that for every ball of yarn I bought, I would get rid of 2. If you watch the past few podcasts, that was true. I got rid of a lot of yarn that way, honestly, because I got rid of double the amount that I brought in. For the sake of convenience, I won't be doing that right now. I'm still going to record any yarn that I bring in. I'm not going to like destash yarn because I was pretty particular about the yarn that I packed to send here. It's yarn that I like. It's yarn that I'm going to use. It's not yarn I'm going to get rid of. But I am going to keep a record of how much I buy. And then in December, when I get back home for Christmas break, I will do like I do pretty quarterly anyway, and just kind of go through the yarn at home and see if there's any to destash that I don't quite think will, work for me anymore. Yeah, so due to forces outside of my control, I won't be buying much yarn anyways, but I did just want to be very upfront that I did get these 3, just in case you didn't notice. This is the Loops and Thread Wool-like. It's pretty old packaging, because I know it looks different now, in the color Ice Blue. I don't know what I'm going to make yet. It is a weight 1 yarn, which means I can make socks, because it's also, hold on, what is this stuff made out of? Wool-like, and it's like 10% or something. No, not even any wool. It just feels like it, which I don't care. It's 85 acrylic, 15% nylon, so definitely could make socks, but you know, I'm going to keep all 3 together for as long as possible in case I want to double it and make something else. I really don't know, don't have crazy plans. But yeah, that's all the yarn I have to show you because all my other stuff is not here yet. In this pouch, I have my other whip that I should also say, well, let me backtrack. On the plane right here, I think I mentioned it in part 1, but in case you weren't here for that, I crocheted 6 of these coasters. 3 of them are on the dining table and 3 I have in my room. Crocheted 6 of these and this super cool little wristlet. As you can see, my keys, my AirPods, but this wristlet. And I do still have a little bit of yarn left over. I think I'm just gonna like give up. I can't think of any other project that I want to use these for, so I'm just gonna destash them. I did finish, I think an orange. So with these 3, I will have destashed 3 yarns, so that's cool. And then also in here, I need to still add elastic to this bra and shorten the strap, so that's something I should honestly do soon. And the last little fun update is I'm finally working semi-consistently on this sock again. So in the past like 2 days, I've added a bunch of rows here. It's kind of funky to look at, but this is like the sock. And I need quite a few, but a few more rows of the body and then I can close up for the toe. So one of these nights when I'm not redecorating or just exhausted, I will try to finish this. Hopefully one done by the end of the month, but we'll see. That is kind of the first few days of updates. My goal for the rest of the day is to get the video edited for tomorrow because today's Friday and they go up on Saturday, so I do need to edit. And also get some stuff on my walls because I'm kind of going a little crazy. I hate having bare walls, and I also am waiting for a lot of my room stuff to come in. It's like been ordered online, but it's not in yet, so I'm kind of like waiting around for a lot of things, but I'm trying to do the best with what I have, which is I brought a lot of posters from home, so I definitely can put those up. Okay, so different shirt because I went out for dinner and changed. And the light is really questionable because it is getting later and I don't really want to turn the overhead light on right now. But I'm going to show you really quick the corner that I did earlier. I think it's really cute. Like, hello, adorable. But you'll see from the clip that my yarn came in. So I'm going to run through super fast what I packed to get shipped here in case you didn't see the last video. First things first, my temperature blanket needs working on. I have this orange and blue wool for socks. And then I have 4 of these orange lime brand chainette to make a scarf. And then I have these 3. These 3 are to make a sweater. And so funny thing, these were also going to be a cardigan, but I think I'm going to make them into a blanket now, so that's exciting. And then a whip that's really old and the yarn for my temperature blanket. And that is it. So now, for real, I'm going to edit the video because it's getting late. And that's it. Can y'all tell I'm trying out different angles in my room? This is the window. Not quite that good at night. It is 2 in the morning, but I think it'll be nice during the day, so that's nice. Finished editing the video, got that scheduled to go up at noon, super slay. I always feel kind of like weird talking about editing and posting videos in videos, but that's a lot of what my life is, so I have made more progress on this sock in the past 2 days than I have in probably 2 months, which is kind of crazy. It looks, I have to remind myself, I'm like, I am not like a little like 5 foot size 6 person. Like I have size 10 women's feet. Like the sock is not gonna be teeny tiny, but I've got a few more inches of the I don't actually know what this is called, and then I can start the toe hopefully tomorrow, maybe even finish the sock tomorrow, who knows. After this sock, I did also add some stuff. You can see I changed the sheets on my bed. I got my pretty sheets in. So much for this part of the vlog. I think I for real need to finish the whips that I left Texas with. So I never added elastic to that bra, and I did not, excuse me, I never ended up sewing in the August flowers. So now it's the 24th, which means I have, I think, 4 flowers to make and 24 to sew in, plus like the 15 tan ones. So that'll also probably be a project tomorrow. I don't think we're doing much. I should also be getting some more packages in, so that'll be cool. Yarn organization wise, I'm not really gonna like organize my yarn that I have here because it is so project based. So right now all of the yarn is just sitting in this box that it got sent in. I do kind of want to find a box, like a cute box, either at a thrift store or like a TJ Maxx Marshalls type of vibe, just so it's not in a cardboard box, but that's not necessarily high up on my to-do list, but that is just what I'm gonna do. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Need a box for my yarn. I'll show it when I get it, but again, I don't know when that will be. And I need to finish my whips, so. Good morning. It is 7:42, so it's quite early, but you know, every school year I think students will maybe feel this way, but I feel like every school year is sort of like New Year's for me. I feel like in the past few years I've like cared less about actual New Year's, but when school starts again, I kind of feel like if I'm gonna get into a habit or like try something new, it's gonna be when school starts. So I bought, well, first thing, I bought an alarm clock because I've been sleeping through alarms. Sometimes it's because I don't hear it. Like, I've been using my phone as an alarm for a few years now. Sometimes I'm so tired I sleep through it completely, and then sometimes I just turn it off and then I fall back asleep, end up late, whatever. And so I bought an alarm clock to try to like avoid that, and it's like it's near my bed, but it's far away. I think I have to stand up to turn it off. So hopefully I do that and get up on time. It's the only project I really have to work on today is, well, my temperature blanket. I made all the flowers for August back in Texas, and then I never sewed them on. So that was what I was doing just now, and I probably will for like most of the morning. And then if I get bored of that, I'm also trying to not take naps during the day because I want to be really tired at night so that I'll, you know, sleep till 6 and wake up. But if I get bored of doing temperature blanket stuff, I'm going to start editing a little bit because it's Sunday, so a video went up yesterday, but I have a bunch of videos filmed from like the summer, so I'm doing 2 Wednesday videos hopefully the next 2 weeks, which means I need to kind of start editing because usually I'll wait till like the second half of the week to edit for Saturday, but because I need it by Wednesday, I need to start editing today probably. So yeah, nothing too exciting, I guess, but I will come back when I have some crochet updates. Also, I know my desk looks insane, but this is kind of like all the stuff that doesn't have a home yet. Like, I've ordered jewelry organizers and I've ordered some like bins, and they just haven't come in yet. So when those come in, this will be gone, but until then it's gonna look crazy. So yeah, but I will be back when I think I'm literally just gonna work on these flowers for a little bit because I have like basically almost a month of flowers to sew on, and I have 15 videos queued on YouTube. So yeah, this is where I will be for a minute. I need to make 4 flowers. Okay, it's been about 5 hours. Did not spend the entire 5 hours crocheting, but like most of the 5 hours crocheting. I did all of the brown in between, sewed those all in, and so now I have these 6 days that I've been here in New York. I barely had enough yellow, so I am completely out of yellow, which is kind of worrying because all this week is supposed to be in the low 80s, which is, you guessed it, yellow. So that's exciting. I am annoyed because I ordered 1 ball of yarn from Amazon for something else because I think thought I was gonna need it, and I probably will need it, but it's like I should have just waited because I forgot that I needed more of this, and I was like, I could have just ordered stuff from Joann and paid less because of the discounts and gotten like cheaper shipping because of the coupons, but no, I impulse bought from Amazon and now I'm stuck still needing yellow. It's not the end of the world. I'll just have to probably not work on this again and then be behind again and then get the yarn and catch up and all that blah blah blah. But today, because I literally see the Amazon truck downstairs with what should be my command hooks to put up more stuff in my room here. So I'm going to very quickly sew these in and then I'll be done with the temperature blanket and then I will spend some time doing stuff in Hey guys! Oh my god. I need to stop moving because this chair is so squeaky. But it is Monday. It is 12:15. I got back to the apartment about 11:45. Maybe, no, earlier than that. Maybe like 11:30. I had 2 classes this morning. First two classes of the semester. It went fine, went well. Got to and from the apartment just fine. And now I had lunch and made my second coffee of the day because, yes, it's only noon, but I've been up since 5:30. So, you know, I did lose a nail. Luckily, I picked it up off the floor and I'm going to reapply it because I put these on last night. I need to reapply it literally right now because I need to film some TikToks and I want to not look busted, like, completely. Yeah. And then after I film my TikToks, I think I'm just going to crochet for a while, like some fun crocheting, I guess, because I need to, like, debrief just having to get out and about. I do have the apartment to myself right now. My sister and our roommate don't actually know where they are. I assume class or work, but I don't know where they are. Yeah, so I'm kind of good for the day. I obviously don't have homework because it's been 2 classes, and the 2 classes are kind of they're education classes. So one of them is like very hands-on. You don't really get homework. And the other one, I do have to like copy some notes down, but I don't have a notebook yet, so there's nowhere to copy them down. So I'm just gonna crochet today. I think I need to do laundry later, but I need my sister to show me where. So this is all very exciting, but right now the general plan is just to crochet. Hi guys, so it is Wednesday. I think I kind of fell off on the vlog just because classes started and like I was too tired to talk to a camera about like kind of nothing. I have been crocheting like a tiny bit. It's just been kind of like sporadic because I come home and I have like a weird amount of free time right now because I don't have a job yet. I actually do have a job now. I just did a little Zoom interview. Guys, your girl's officially employed again. I was unemployed for about 2 weeks and it was the most boring 2 weeks of my life. So yeah, but I don't have too much crazy plans. It's literally only 11:26 in the morning, but because I've been up since 6, I had a class, I came home, I did my interview, like my room is clean. We're ready to kind of like start the day again, I guess. I do need lunch because I'm hungry already. I've been up for like 5 hours. I'm so sorry about my squeaky chair. This, if you ever hear that, it's my chair. If I had money, I'd look into a new one, but this is the one that our apartment comes with, so this is what I'm using. But I'm gonna give you a quick crochet update before I finish this video. If you've been watching me for any amount of time, I'm sure I've talked about this plenty of times. I had some blue and orange yarn that I was going to make a hexagon cardigan out of. I still desperately want to try making a hexagon cardigan, but I was gonna make it out of orange and blue, and it's already too much school spirit for me. I'm very happy to be here, but I have like other like I made a tank top already. I have an orange yarn for a scarf, and I've bought Syracuse merch. I don't need to make a sweater when I could just make other sweaters, but I still have a bunch of orange blue yarn. So as a kind of background project, because I also ran out of yarn for my temperature blanket, so I don't have like anything to just kind of work on, so I started this blanket using that amount of yarn. It's just going to be a granny square. I'm just going to keep growing it until it's the size of a blanket to go on my bed that kind of fits however big I want to do it. I should have plenty of yarn. I have all this and one more orange coming. I have the orange coming because when I decided I was going to make a blanket, I suddenly got very paranoid that I wasn't going to have enough yarn. If I end up having enough yarn with just this and it gets to blanket size, I'm going to return the other orange because it's just from Amazon. But I'm not sure. Like, I've only done this much and it's getting thinner, but I don't know. I'm very bad at guessing yarn amounts sometimes, so that'll definitely have to be an update that I do over time. And then the next one is my in-class project. I haven't shown this on any podcast or anything in a while because there hasn't been any progress, but I got like 3 rows done today. So I thought I would just give the briefest update that this is what it looks like. It's just a tiny bit taller now. This is gonna be a t-shirt. I'm literally gonna make like 2 front and back panel, some short sleeves, and call it a day. But it's with a weight 1 or 2 yarn, so it's very thin and it's gonna take me a long time. But because it's literally just rows and rows of double crochet, it's perfect to bring to class because I don't have to really pay attention to it, and it just kind of keeps me awake and I guess involved in my lectures because I'm doing something with my hands as well as like my brain, I guess. And then lastly is my cotton sock that I have been working on a little bit, like in the evening and in the morning. And I finished the first sock. I don't know if I showed it, but I'll show it in the podcast because I don't feel like grabbing it right now. But I have started the second sock. I'm hoping to guys, my original goal was to finish this pair of socks by the end of the month because I want to start fresh in September with a new pair of socks. But it's currently the 28th and this is how much of the second sock I have. So we'll see how far I get today, and then I don't have class tomorrow, so if I wanted to spend hours and hours crocheting, I totally could. So we'll see. Maybe this will get done. That is really all I have when it comes to crocheting and move-in. I am still waiting on some organization stuff, as well as I might just have my mom send me the rest of my yarn. I'm not sure. I'm already kind of feeling like, ooh, I want to do other things. So there will most likely be a part 3. Not most likely. There will be a part 3. That will probably be the final part, as well as a little bit shorter, I think, because there's just not too much to do when it comes to move-in. But I've been here for a week now. It's lovely. It's been warm. It's been like high 70s, low 80s. I'm like, guys, we're in New York now. Please drop the temperature. I'm sweating. But that's really that's my part 2. I'm very happy to be here. I'm very happy that I have already more crocheting time. I was so scared I was going to have no time to crochet, and I think even with my now new job, there's not too many shifts. I think I'll be fine. So this is very exciting for me. Of course, classes just started, so the homework is not in full force yet. I am taking a few classes, so the homework will eventually come, but right now at least I'm just kind of soaking in all my free time that I can, and that's pretty much it. If you want to see more of me and you don't want to wait a whole week to see a video, you can follow me on Instagram and on TikTok. Most of my TikToks are few and far between just because it really takes it out of me to film a TikTok. But I post on Instagram quite frequently if you want to see what's going on the day-to-day over there. That will all be linked below, as well as my Pinterest, which also doesn't get updated that much. Again, just go to my Instagram. Love it over there. There are 2 Amazon links if you want to support me because college is expensive and I'm gonna have about 2 shifts a week at this job. So there is a Amazon list that is for apartment stuff that kind of is for the whole apartment that me and my sister need, and there's a crochet wish list if you want to support crocheting directly. There are a few things I think will make my life a little easier, a little better, but that's very much optional. just having all the supporters, subscribers that I have on here is so mind-boggling, and this whole year has just been kind of crazy. So the fact that I just get to post and talk about my life and people watch is super cool. So thank you all for sticking around. Make sure you subscribe, push the bell icon, push the like button, and please comment something. I love talking to y'all in the comments. So that is all I have for today, really. I will see y'all next week. Don't ask me what video it is next week. I don't remember, but I will see y'all next week. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.